What's up guys? Today I wanted to do a video kind of kick back and relaxing on my couch, just talking to you rather than editing it all around and putting pictures and everything like that in it. And I just want to talk about a topic that interests me. You may not find interest in it, but that's fine. You don't have to watch the video. Alright, so today I'm going to be talking about YouTube and advertising, and more specifically mobile advertising, and what that means and where I think it's headed. And kind of give an explanation of how all this works. So you guys know, or you may not know, I do YouTube as my job, as well as a lot of other people on YouTube do. Probably a lot of the big people you watch, they probably do it as their job, or they make some kind of money from it. The way this works is advertising. You may have seen a pre-roll ad before this video. That's called a pre-roll. I make money from that. Or if there's an ad somewhere beside this video or popping up in the video, that's how I make my money. And that's how everybody on YouTube makes their money. Unfortunately, at the moment, mobile isn't showing any ads. Well, I'll get to that in a minute. It is showing some. But yeah, a lot of people watch YouTube from their mobile devices, and that number is only going up faster and faster and faster. So yeah, YouTube seriously needs to get on this. There's no advertising hardly on mobile right now. So like for some channels, especially mine, since mine is based around mainly iOS devices, sometimes my channel is like, or it's somewhere around like 30 to 45% viewing from mobile. So that means the 70 or 80, however many million views I have on this channel, 35 to 45 or whatever percent of them, I didn't make any money from. And I make a good living now. Imagine how much more I would have made if I had 35% more of the views than what I've got paid for right now. So that's what YouTube really needs to work on in the next, well, I mean, they should have already had this going, and they're kind of starting to play around with it now. Actually, they have ads, I think, in the Android YouTube app, so it actually does show you pre-roll ads. And then as well as the mobile website, even on the iOS devices, if you go to it on the mobile site, you will see an ad every now and then. But I think they're just kind of playing around with it right now. It's not like a feature they've done on every video. Like if a video would show it on the YouTube's web browser, like if you're on your computer, I don't think it shows it every time you're on a mobile device. There's a lot of views that they are missing out on right now. But here's a problem for us YouTubers. On the iOS devices, I don't think we're going to see mobile ads on it, or at least for a long time, or unless something dramatically changes. You guys probably know, or if you've heard, let me reach over here and grab it. The Steve Jobs book, he talks about they are going to kill Android, they're in a war. So yeah, Apple and Google don't like each other. Google owns YouTube and Google owns AdSense, and that's how all the advertising works on YouTube. So I don't see Apple allowing Google to update the YouTube app to show pre-roll ads for them to make money without giving Apple their 30% cut that they want from everything, pretty much literally everything, actually except for advertising. Because if you think about it, apps on iOS devices, if they have a little ad in it, they don't take a cut from that. And as you've probably noticed, the YouTube app on the iPhone is terrible. It's way out of date. There's so many more things they could do with it, and so many little features they could add to it to make it way better. Just being able to log into your account and actually do stuff on your videos and your channels and stuff like that would be awesome. Or managing your uploads and stuff like that, or even as a viewer of YouTube, there's still way more things that they could add to this to make it way better. But they haven't, and I don't expect them to. Like I said before, they do have ads on the mobile site right now, but I don't think it's on every video. They're just playing around with it and testing it out. Hopefully in the future that will be ready, and on every video that can show an ad, they will show an ad. Because again, there's a lot of views getting missed out on that. But yeah, as far as the actual YouTube app on iOS devices, I just can't see Apple allowing them to update it or put pre-roll ads before every video and make Google a ton of money while Apple gets nothing from it. And right now it's actually been rumored that Apple is working on replacing Google Maps on the iPhone, because they bought a few map companies and they may come out with their own version of Maps rather than using Google's Maps. So they're pretty much trying to do away with Google as much as they can. That's why I don't think this is going to go through. But there is a solution. Which I don't think this is going to happen. If Apple pulled the YouTube app, or if Google maybe made them pull the YouTube app from the iPhone, they could resubmit it to the App Store and do it just as a regular app, so everybody could just download it if they actually wanted the YouTube app. That would be a downfall to the iPhone if it didn't automatically come with the YouTube app to most consumers, but I don't think most consumers even think about that. But yeah, I think that's the only way we will actually see mobile ads in the actual YouTube app. And if Google does decide to make their own YouTube app and put it in the App Store, will Apple accept it into the App Store? I think they kind of have to, because they got to give them the same treatment that they've done everyone else. It doesn't matter that it's Google, their rival right now or whatever, because there's other apps in the App Store that don't use Apple's iAds to make money from their apps, and Apple doesn't do anything about it there, so I don't see how they could if YouTube or if Google made their own YouTube app. But one thing I'm actually interested in is how many of you guys actually use the YouTube app on your iOS devices, or do you actually go to YouTube's website? I would say that most people use the YouTube app, but at the same time, the YouTube app is terrible, so maybe people have tried to use that, didn't like it, and actually switched to the mobile website. I know I use both depending on what I'm trying to do. Since I am a YouTuber, I need all the extra features that the YouTube website has, so I use that more often. But if I'm just watching videos, I do use the YouTube app. But leave a comment. We can kind of do a little poll and see how you guys use the YouTube, or how you view YouTube on your iOS devices. As far as Android, Google owns that and controls it, so like I said before, they have ads in the app and the mobile website, and I think that's doing fine. They just need to get it to every video rather than just some videos and testing around with it. But yeah, I would like to hear from the YouTube team and Google about how they are doing this. Like, what's the current status of mobile advertising on YouTube videos? So if you guys want to, send this to the YouTube creators on Twitter or whoever else you know you can tweet this to, and I would like to maybe hear something from them to see what the status is on YouTube's mobile advertising. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I kind of just wanted to sit in front of my camera and talk to you guys about YouTube, because I love YouTube and I can sit and talk about it forever, which I'm not going to continue doing. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up before it gets too long. But yeah, leave me some comments down below. I kind of want this to be an open discussion about this topic, so I want to hear you guys' feedback on it. I'll reply back to some of you guys and let you know my thoughts on what you guys have to say. So where do you think YouTube advertising is headed? Are they doing a good job at it right now, or are they doing a terrible job and they need to get moving faster on mobile? And what do you guys think about the Apple versus Google mobile advertising on YouTube debate kind of thing that I just started? Alright, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!